Hello everyone and welcome back to Rev Explorers. I am Abhinav Bhatnagar and today we have a question for you. Are you ready to meet the first KTM of India in its BS6 avatar? Well, presenting you the KTM Duke 200 BS6. I know you all are doing well. So let's take this moment to thank KTM Baner for providing us the Duke 200 BS6. You can visit their dealership without any worry because they will keep your safety in mind. They are sanitizing all the bikes inside the showroom as well as the bikes available for test rides. So let's get started with the review. If you are an existing viewer, you'll know the drill. But if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so you never miss an update from Rev Explorers. Also, you can check out our social media pages on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. And you can also ping us there. So let's begin from the front, and as you can see, KTM has done changes to its Dukes in this BS6 avatar. Now the Duke 200 looks just like the Duke 250 and the 250 looks like 390 and the 125 looks like 200. Well, 125 was always looking like 200, but this is the new change. So you get these LED DRLs and the halogen headlamp. Along with that are the LED indicators, the 43mm upside down forks by WP, and the front tire is 110 by 70, which is an MRF Revs tire and it is a radial tire for better grip. Now it is mounted on a 17-inch orange coated alloy wheel, so it becomes your orange machine. And this color right now which you are looking at is orange color. So the Duke 200 is offered in two colors, so you can choose it according to your wish. Now the front tire gets a 300mm disc brake assisted by a dual channel ABS. So the side profile has also been revised. Now you get to see the underpinnings of Duke 250 on the Duke 200, which kind of looks great and it looks good in this black and orange finish. The Duke 200 gets a 13.5 litre fuel tank and will give you a fuel efficiency of somewhere around 35 kmpl in the cities. The powerhouse of Duke 200 is a 199.5cc DOSC 4-valve fuel injected motor which is liquid cooled and is mated with a 6-speed gearbox. This powerhouse generates 25 PS of power at 10,000 RPM and a 19.3 Nm peak torque at 8,000 RPM. You get a black coated steel trellis frame and this bike weighs 150.3 kg, which is the dry weight, and the ground clearance of the Duke 200 is 170 mm. So it is sufficient enough for a naked bike like this. The Duke 200 gets split seat setup and they are adequately cushioned for a long ride. For a rider, but for a pillion it might be slightly tough, but we'll see it in the ride review how it performs. And adding to the comfort, or you can say the sports profile, is the WP monoshock. Along with that it gets an aluminium swing arm, underbelly exhaust, and here is a 150 by 60 MRF Revs mounted on a orange coated 17-inch alloy wheel. Along with that is a 230mm disc brake which also gets ABS assistance. So it is a dual channel ABS for your safety. Along with that, KTM has also revised the tail of the Duke 200. So it looks just like the Duke 250 from the rear side and you get the LED tail lights and the LED turn indicators. My height is 5'10" and I can comfortably sit on the Duke 200 because the saddle height of Duke 200 is just 810 mm. So a person having a height above 5'6" or 5'7" can easily manage to ride this bike. Now let's quickly check out the console, which is also the same. So it gets a digital tachometer, digital speedometer and gear position indicator. Now in the center you get an information display where you get various informations like low oil pressure, low fuel level, high coolant pressure, side stand down information. On the left lower side is the engine temperature gauge and on the right lower side is the fuel gauge. And above this digital instrument cluster you have multiple indicator lamps for engine malfunction, shift warning light, neutral indicator, turn signal indicator and high beam indicator. On the right side you have the general warning light, the ABS warning light and the immobilizer indicator lamp. Now on the handlebar on the right side you get kill switch and the self start switch. So it is also a single touch self start. On the right hand side is the pass switch, the headlight control, the turn indicator control and the horn. Single tone, high pitch horn. Time to take this orange machine on a ride. But before you go on a ride, don't forget to wear your helmet and follow all road safety rules. This bike now completely feels like the Duke 250. The looks and the seating are same, just with a smaller engine. It gets an upright seating posture, that means you get slightly rear set foot pegs and wide handlebars, removing all the pressure from your back and your shoulders. It retains the same Duke characteristics, and with this new Duke 250's design, you get more room on the tank to grab on, giving you more confidence while riding. The fit and finish of the bike has always been up to the mark, and with the new design it has got that update which was due for some time now. With this design and BS6 update, what has happened to the engine? Well, there is a good news and a bad news for you. Which one should I tell you first? Let's go with the good one. This bike with the BS6 update becomes much more refined in terms of power delivery and vibration. Sadly, that is the bad news as well. Because of this refinement, it has lost that KTM's raw punch of power. The power delivery is now much more smoother and linear over the rev range. That surely doesn't mean that you will miss out on the boosted punch. It is available, but in the mid-high range. Look at the brighter side, the vibes have gone down to nil, which is very comforting when you plan to take this bike on a long ride. And you will, because it is a companion machine to take along as a plus one. As standard in the KTMs, you get this smooth 6-speed gearbox which shifts on your tap, reliable and easy to operate. Even when you aggressively downshift, and so can be said for the clutch. It is light and good in operation, just like it has been. And now the new Duke 200 gets a dual channel ABS to help increase your safety, which is a much appreciated add-on. The rear brakes are good, slightly on a spongy side but gets the job done. The crazy one is in the front. Good bite of stopping power, just like you require to feel confident with this bike. In combination, the brakes are and have been superb as always. And what can we say about the handling? It is a KTM, that says it all. Superb handling characteristics, the suspensions are on a stiffer side, which gives you a good tarmac feed, giving you more confidence on corners and high speeds. But with stiffer suspension, you feel the bumps directly coming to the body. I felt that Duke 250 has slightly damped suspension, which makes it a more comfortable ride. But the Duke 200 is more fun if you are looking to go into the corners and on high speeds. All in all, it is the same old good Duke 200 with the new updates which were much more needed and long awaited on this bike. It is now more edgy and looks good and premium. The power is good and so is the handling. It is nimble and agile. I feel this bike is a package you can't say no to. So say yes and take it home. It has been a fun ride on this orange machine. What I have felt is that this has become more refined over the years and more close to the nature with the BS6. Also, one more thing to add that I noticed, the heat dissipation has been optimized by KTM. On that note, it's time to end. But before we do that, this bike costs 1.76 lakh ex-showroom Delhi. So you can have it too. I hope this video was helpful for you. Do give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss an update from Rev Explorers. We'll see you again in the next review. Till then, keep riding and be safe. Bye bye. Hello everyone and welcome back to Abhinav. I am Rev Explorers.